We're going to be live with Haze-E, who's just moved to London. He's actually from Cardiff, and he's got a brand new single out. First time on HopeJamz, so let's welcome Haze-E. How you doing, man?
Yeah, not too bad, bro. How you doing?
Yeah, man. Glad to have you on the show, man. Yeah, man, let's get stuck into it. So tell us about this new single that you got.
Yeah, so I was looking to raise awareness for disabled people, and it's not any it's just to cover every single disability that there is. I've got a mother who's disabled and a brother, and you get a lot of songs raising awareness for cancer, mental health, and a lot of other things, but there's nothing there for disabilities in general, and there is a wide variety too. So I thought I want to raise awareness, and I wanted to do something for my mum and my brother. And so I came across the tune. Had a friend of mine produce the beat, Sniper Beats. The guy who's singing on the tune, he's a good friend of mine. He was actually on The Voice UK in 2013, Ashley Morgan.
Yeah.
And when I put the idea towards him, he was excited because he works with disabled people too. So everyone who was involved in the project was somehow related to the message in the song. So yeah, it came out quite powerful too.
Yeah, man, it definitely is powerful, and it's something that is gonna awaken people, I think, because like that's, I mean, like you said, mental health is common, and maybe disability is not, but even still, it's still, you know, it's still something that's out there, isn't it? Like it's still gonna be awakening some people. Yeah, I mean, like you said, it's a personal thing to your own family, so like.
Yeah, it was more or less just a message for my parents, like, you know. So it's just I had the feeling that I had to do something because I had to raise awareness, because you know, my brother, he's been through a lot of stuff in his life, and when you look at him, you wouldn't think, you know, you would be that sort of person, but not many people understand him, and it's not always down to looks and things like that can class you as disabled, because, you know, it could be anything, and people will judge you just for the way you act or the way you speak or anything, and it's hard for people to be themselves. So I just wanted to push a message out, just to be yourself, and the people that don't understand, they need to understand though, that they're human too. They bleed the same, they have a name, they have everything the same as a human, as themselves, and I just have to push the message out. Yeah,
man, that's a proper thing you just said there. I mean, with disability, it's often, you know what I mean, everyone thinks the worst.
It's hidden sometimes, and you know, some people take advantage of those people, but they shouldn't be doing that. Just because a disability is hidden or something, it doesn't mean that they're normal. Just because they hide it and you don't know. I mean, a lot of people are going through a lot of things, and sometimes they might need a bit of motivation. And I'm just hoping that my song will give someone, or you know, someone somewhere a little bit of motivation to just maybe turn their life around or see things in a different perspective, and know that even though they have a disability or anything, they can still live their life the way they want to, and they shouldn't be afraid.
Definitely, man. Oh, man, so tell us a bit of your background, man. Like, how did you get into the scene? I know you're originally from Cardiff, but you've just moved to London. Is that right?
Yeah, I'm originally from Cardiff, South Wales. I was into music from a really young age. Always had an ear for music from the age of like 7, 8 years old, listening to, you know, Ja Rule and Fat Joe cassettes on a tape deck, and it just spiraled out from there then. And I've always been into writing lyrics and doing all that. And as a teenager, I was making music, but I was never serious. And as soon as I hit around the age of 19, it was either do music or work and live my life. And so I just decided to work, and I put the music on the back step. And it's only this year, in around May, I felt lost, and I felt like I've always wanted to do music, but I never took it serious. So this year I just decided to come back on and just do it, and this time do it properly.
Wow. So and how in are you into it now? Are you like you've left your job and you've gone into it, or is it half and half?
Yeah, I've actually walked out my job. I used to be a carer looking after the elderly, and so I've stepped out of that job now and gone straight into the music. I was lucky to be friends with a few people who were within the music scene, so they pointed me in the right direction, where the right studios are, the right people to get in contact to get the music out. And then I had to learn everything about the platforms and how to use social media. And Sniper Beats is actually helping me with my social media, so we're both as a team. And without him, I don't think I'd be able to push out as much, because I don't have the knowledge, because I'm so new to it. But he's been in the music game from a long time, and so he's the helping hand with me getting out there.
Nice one. And you say Sniper Beats, is that the people behind, is that like manager, or is that straight behind your beats personally?
Yeah, he's just makes my beats, and he's actually a friend. We live right next to each other in Cardiff, and he's always wanted to get involved, and I didn't know how serious I wanted to get into the music. And then when I came to recording the disability awareness song, I used the beat that I couldn't use due to copyrights, and I approached my friend and I said, look, I'm in a bit of a pickle. I need this on all platforms, but I need a beat. And we got chatting, and the ideas that he was coming up with, to go forward in my career and things like that, it was all spot on. It was all, ticking the boxes that I wanted to do, but I just didn't have the vision of which way to go. So we both decided to work together and just push forward now.
Nice one. Yeah, it's definitely good to have, people that you can call on or help you out kind of thing.
Yeah.
But obviously, like, something that is quite common for me, like I know a lot of artists like outside of London, and they would be like, yo, like, trying to awaken like the fact that they are outside of London and they're working still and it's still happening for them. But for you then, did you feel like you had to move to London to make it or something?
I just thought there's more opportunities here. Like there's hardly anything down Cardiff. With Cardiff, to me, it seems like there's a circle and you have to get within that circle to be able to get anywhere. And if you don't fit in, you don't fit in. And I'm not that sort of person to, try and get myself into those circles. I want to be open to everything. And I've got my cousin who's, a family member who does promoting in London. So he found out I was making music, and then he gave me the opportunity to come down to London, and he said we can work from here, go to open mic nights. There's more opportunities I find in London than Cardiff because you've got a lot more ears listening, a lot more eyes watching you. The genre of music I make is a lot more in London than Cardiff because you've got a lot of grime in Cardiff but not much hip-hop. And there's a lot more hip-hop and rap in London. So I decided to move to London to try and progress in my career.
Yeah, man. Well, best of luck with it. Hopefully it all works out for you, man. And
thanks.
You can always, who knows, you grime roots, I guess, in Cardiff, so it's a backup player maybe.
Yeah, grime's still quite strong in Cardiff. If you look at the Cardiff scene, there's a lot of good artists out there, and the grime scene is really strong.